Alright, hi guys, so welcome back to another video on Bluebeam. Alright, so today we are going to be talking about stems. Right, so stems can be found under the tools bar at the top, under stem, and you will first see a list of default stems which Bluebeam has provided in the software. So you can actually use any of them if you want to do so. Right, for today we're going to be creating a new stem. So when you select create stem, depending on what you are trying to create, you may want to change the subject. Right, so let's say for example, if I want to create a stem, let's say I just call it DK company stem. Right, I will just leave everything the same. You can actually set different font and line colors, but those can be changed later as well. So once I press OK, the default shape will come out as a separate file. Alright, so this is what you see. So from here, you are free to add in your different markups, basically images, text. Right, so for example, if I want to add in an image, right, so I will select the image, I'll place it there. Right, so I'll just move it around just like any other markup. And let's say I will place in a line. Right, so from here you can actually choose to change the properties. So if I want the color to be blue instead, I want it to be a bit thicker, yes, you can do those things. Right, next I will add in a text box. So the text box would be about this size, and I'll just maybe type down the address. Right, so I will place in all these text details, and if I want to, I can also change the font color, for example, to this. Right, so let's say I have set this up already, and I can save it. Right, so okay, so once I'm here, I can actually save it. Right, so when you click save, this is the default location where the stems will go to. It's fine to save it like that. So just save it, close it. Right, the next time you actually want to use it, you will see that it has the company stem here. So if I want to use it, I can just drag and drop, and the stem will be used from there. Right, so of course you have the option of doing additional types of stems. Right, the other type of stem can be linked to a dynamic stem. Right, so what is meant by a dynamic stem? So let's say for example, if I say DK approval stem, right? I'll open this up. Right, I will put in my image as per usual. So let's say I look for the image, place it there. Right, so this time I'm going to do it a bit differently. I will still put in a line. Okay, I will change this to blue, make it a bit thicker. Right, but for this time I'll make it a bit different in the sense that I want to actually create a text box that tells me approved by who. Right, so I can say approved by. Right, so now whatever that I'm typing right now, it is just pure text, meaning it won't change. You notice that it asks, now the software asks you, do you want to add in a dynamic so-called text. Right, so when you click the drop down menu, they will let you choose different dynamic functions. Right, dynamic functions are basically functions that will change every time you use it. Right, so let's say for example, if I say approved by user, right, then I leave it at there. So let's say for example, the next line I will say on a certain date. Right, so I can just say date. Okay, so just say I finish this and I save it. Right, so now you notice I have approved by user and on date. So if I actually go and use my stem right now, the approval stem. Right, so once I click that and I drag, you notice it has the user is myself and the date is there. Right, so that is one example of usage of dynamic stems. So you can add different things, like if you want a certain month format, date format, yes, you can make use of dynamic stems that way. Right, so I hope this function has helped you out. Right, thank you, see you again.